Alright, guys. Sorry about that. We get a glitch sometimes, you know. Occasionally we get a little internet spikiness. And when it happens, sometimes the volume mutes and does weird things on the OBS. So I do apologize for the technical difficulties. Hey Roland, what's up, Pupper?
It's Big Orky. Yeah.
What's up, dude? I'm thinking of joining Red Dead Redemption RP. Redemption RP is launching a new season soon. I'm thinking of giving it a shot. I've never played Red Dead, so might be time to boot it up. Get in there, do a little. I was gonna do the farming character, Mongo.
Hey, how you doing, lads? Name's Mongo. Well, you know, I'm just a simple farmer. All I do is I make sure my farm's growing and I keep all them plants in the ground. I just gotta keep on planting my seed. I gotta keep on planting my seed.
People be like, what the hell are you humming? What the hell song is that, dude?
It's a planting the seed song. I sing it all over the farm.
Welcome back. You can hear now? Sweet, dude. Yeah, occasionally that happens. We get a little net spike, you know. Oftentimes around this time, too. It's pretty standard in these parts. And when I looked up the cable provider, when I went on their review page to check the reviews, they were getting knocked hard for bad performance. Which I think that quality control should go into action, you know, at that point. Like if you are definitely getting the complaints on the phone and online, then it's probably time to like get the quality control department, you know, on it and push for higher quality, you know. Because think of it like this: the company itself, the actual company itself, I highly doubt they want to have poor quality. They all want to have high quality. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, we're getting some pretty good upgrades going here. It's a little spiky around here right now, so we'll get what we can, but we can't really reach it all quite yet with all those spikes there. They want to make money like everyone else, even if it means cutting corners. Yeah, they do, dude. Those fuckers. Okay. The community center is nearly repaired. My Y is destroyed. Look at that. The zombies have come in and destroyed my letter Y. Ah. Scallywags. Those scallywags. Get some paint, get a paintbrush, give it a nice finish. Boop, there we go. Community Center 7. You see how I snuck that 7 in there for 7 days to die? Man, Orkboy's a dork. He put in 7 on the wall because it's 7 days to die. Okay. Those are all done. Put the paintbrush away. Now, let's talk about buttered sausage. Let's talk about buttered sausage. Let's cook some food. The potatoes, I do need to figure out. There should be like a farm bench or something like that. Let me grab all this crap. Boom, 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 boom. All these ingredients. I'm feeling so greedy with these ingredients. Alright, what can we cook in here? What? Nothing else? What about all the big boy recipes, no? Ah, here we go. Super cornbread. Oh, should we make some super cornbread, dude? Let's make 10 of them, see what they do. Steak and potato meal we do like. Let's make 10 pumpkin breads. See what those do. And then here's what we really want. Gumbo stew. Shepherd pie, spaghetti, tuna fish and gravy toast. Oh yeah, these are the good ones. I say let's craft 1 of each for now. And we'll see what they do. Super corn on the cob. Let's make 1 of those too, just to see what it's all about. Fish taco. Sham chowder. Hobo stew. Yeah. We're doing a little variety cooking here. Chicken stew. Okay. Survivor's goulash I've never made either. Beer and an old sham sandwich. Let's make a goulash as well. Survivor's goulash. Super cornbread removes fall damage. Oh, okay, okay. Eat a little super cornbread and jump off a skyscraper, bro? Let's check all these cool foods. Super cornbread, I like it. No fall damage. So they kind of built in some effects into all these foods in this mod, which is cool for me because I'm usually like to be the food guy and that kind of thing. So it's like I feel like I'm special, you know. I'm making all these cool buffs. You're so special, Orkboy. Gee, thanks. And then what about the farmer station? Clay soil, short iron pipe, forged iron, scrap polymer. Yeah, we need to make that because I can actually make seeds using that. So we kind of need to do that. I can make seeds 1 for 1. 1 corn of ear, 1 ear of corn for 1 corn seed. 1 potato for 1 seed. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Gigantic. Forged iron, how many? 25? $250. Whoa, okay. That's more than I thought it was, but that's also okay. We've got plenty. Okay, super cornbread. What about this stuff? Oh my god. Pumpkin bread increases loot stage by 25. That's a lot, dude. Holy moly, that's a lot. Alright. Well, we like that. We like pumpkin bread, so we'll get some of that cooked. I'm going to try and use all the ingredients up and cook good foods for us. Good foods! There should be some more filtered water in here. Yep, there is. We can also make some yucca smoothies, but I just want to cook right now. The yucca smoothies, we have a lot of. We have over 100 here. I've got like 40 in my bike, or my truck rather. I'm sure the other lads have a bunch too. They should anyway. It's one of the best drinks. 22 food, 78 hydration, and a 6-minute stamina regen. I mean, you can't beat that. That's still one of the best drinks in the game. Alright, let's go check the dew collectors while we're waiting. Dew! Dew! Because everything takes water, like all the cooking recipes and everything. You gotta have water. Can't make stew without any water. Which actually kind of reminds me, I am in the mood for a vat of chili. I've been wanting to make a nice vat of chili. Maybe we'll do that today. A little chili vat. I should have soaked the beans overnight. But I could soak them today and like tonight and then crock pot it up in the morning. You made homemade chicken noodle soup yesterday. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I like souple. Dude, I love homemade chicken soup. I really do. And as an alternative, if I have to, I don't mind a box of the Lipton chicken noodle soup, the kind that comes in a little like box and a package, and those aren't bad. Those actually aren't too bad. You're sick and dosed up with some flu meds? Yeah, dude, that's cool, man. I hope you feel better. Yeah, especially if you had some good chicken soup yesterday. I used to go to this pho restaurant whenever I would get sick and get a nice medicine bowl of pho. This seemed like a medicine bowl. To me, it was like a medicine bowl, dude. A nice broth with basil, like onion, basil, garlic. That's a medicine bowl to me. I miss my old pho place. Man, I miss it so much, dude. Out of everything from the city, I miss 3 things the most, dude. My friends, the internet, and the pho place. The noodle house, dude. Because that noodle house had even bit more shit than just pho. They had such good food. They were a little expensive too, but they'd been around for a long, long time. They'd been around for like 30, 40 years. And they were known as one of the better spots in that area. So I used to live in Sacramento County in the suburbs. And like South Sac actually has like a small Vietnamese community called Little Saigon. And there's lots of pho houses, lots of noodle houses and stuff there. And those are some of the better ones in the city. But over by me, where I lived in the suburbs, there was this one noodle house that was so good, dude, that I almost felt like it was even better than the South Sac joints. You know what I mean? Like in Little Saigon. And so, yeah, I do miss all of that. Gumbo stew. Let's look here. Vomiting is for peasants. Eat like an apocalyptic king with this super filling, delicious gumbo soup. Increase damage against zombies by 40%. Wow. Now that is humongous. Increase reload speed by 25%. Okay. Block damage by 100. Okay, so that's more of a PvP deal. Or if you're, breaking your way into a vault or something. It's looking like gumbo stew is probably one of the better things to make. Let's check the spaghetti and the other stuff that I'm making, but yeah, I'm thinking gumbo stew is going to be the big boy. And it always was on the other, any other way as well. Gumbo stew. What does the hobo stew do? Oh yeah, the run speed. That's pretty good. It's not like that appealing. I mean, it is, but I feel like, I don't know. The 40% damage to undead is kind of huge, right? Especially if you do a boss or something. Increased damage to radiated zombies by 100%. Wow, okay. So spaghetti is good too. And I don't think spaghetti takes peas, so... Alright, so what we need to do is... I actually need to make another box for cooked foods. Cooked foods! Do not eat. Supercorn on the cob increases explosive damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fish taco is melee when melee weapons use 25% less stamina. That's pretty cool. For those baton users and stuff, they probably would really like some of those. Sham chowder, all attributes by 2. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. Gumbo stew. What am I missing? Beef rations? Ah. Those beef rations. Alright, so we're gonna put a new storage crate here. And this one is gonna be meals. Okay. This one is going to be food supplies. Cooking supplies, rather. Yeah. Can of stock, large beef ration. Can I make large beef ration? Let me check. Large beef ration. Meat, water, and iron. Okay, let's do that. Let's get some meat, water, and iron. And see if I can make those. Large beef ration. So where would I cook this? Large beef ration. Just in the inventory, or can't make it in here. Workbench. Large beef ration. No. Chem station, maybe. Large beef ration. Where would I make it? What is this thing? Like a compass? Very curious. I wonder how to make that. My crafting stations thing. Oh, it's a master skill. Kitchen stove. Probably an improved workbench or something, maybe. Master kitchen. Elixirs. Candies. Lunches. Very curious indeed. Workstations. Let's look at them all. All of these. Workbench. Small parts. Workbench. Tools. Flasks. Alright. Well, shoot, I was gonna cook that stuff. Get all those good herbs and that broth. Fireplaces always have good spring rolls. They do, dude, because it's different. The Vietnamese roll, spring roll, and egg roll is like different filling, you know, and it's like more appealing to me. It's like, it's better filling for sure. A lot of lemongrass used in those recipes. A lot of herbs that I like the flavor of. Large beef ration. Okay, so where do I cook it? Is the question. Improved workbench? Ah. So is that what this little symbol means? This compass symbol? Improved workbench? Got it. That's too bad because I really wanted to craft some more gumbos. A little bit more gumbo. I never did get the survivor goulash, did I? Let's craft one of these, see what it does. Ooh, excuse me. Stretch. Survivor's goulash. The survivor's goulash. Mining, okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is make more meat stews, because they're pretty good. I've been using a lot of meat stews. More meat stew. Yeah, and then we'll save the rest of the ingredients for we'll save the rest of the ingredients for gumbo, because gumbo seems to be the best thing. Gumbo. Oh yeah, the dogs are barking. Them dogs are out there. And they're barking. Oops. Take that out, put these in. Alright. So we got some stew cooking. And we got some more fresh water here. And so it looks like I can actually make some more yucca. Make a little more yucca. Yucca juice smoothies. 156. That's good. Yes. Yes. You're the man now, dog. Yo, Sean Connery, quit yelling at me, dude. You're the man now, dog. Bro, Sean Connery, we're not like that. We're not homies like that, dude. Quit peeking over that. Quit staring down at the basketball court outside your apartment, dude. It's getting creepy. Hey, Arthax Unleashed. What's up, dude? We're just over here just talking dookie about old Connery. You caught us, dude. You caught us. Check out the community center now, dude. Now this is what we're call a community center, dude. Community Center 7. This is the kind of like the guild base of the server, where we've got all the crafting stations and a bunch of, you know, extra materials and all that stuff. Pretty cool, huh? The Rapist for 500. No, it's Therapist. Yeah, I saw that one. That's a hilarious one, too. No, it's the Rapist. No, it's Therapist. Mr. Connery, please. All right. Now, my next major goal is to make this garden rack or whatever, this farmer station. And so I'm making the forged iron. There it is. I got my forged iron. And we're gonna make this thing. Pipes. What else did it take? Clay and polymer. Alright, we got that. We got clay, we got polymer. I'm making I should be able to get 1-for-1 on seed production. Uh-oh. Holy smokes, now that was a big lag spike. Ah, not enough pipes, darn. Need more pipes. Luckily we can make pipes. Oh, it takes forged iron to make pipes. I thought I could make pipes. I thought I made pipes before. I wonder why it's not showing up. Ah, that's odd. I really did. I thought you could make pipes. I mean, I can go get them from cars and stuff, but wow. Very surprised that I can't craft these pipes in here. You know what? It's probably in the workbench. Pipes. Ah, here we go. I said, I know I crafted some pipes, dude. Like Chris Elliott, dude. I was making clean pipes. Alright, well, we gotta make 44 pipes. These are the secrets that Big Pipe doesn't want you to know. Alright, so we had to make those, and that means I gotta make some more iron bars to replace those. And we need to make 44. That'll do it. We're gonna make the farming table. And I should be able to make seeds 1-for-1 using it. Because we've been low on potatoes the whole time, like for whatever reason. Corn is ultra prevalent. We find a ton of corn all over the map. There's big fields of it, there's bags of corn seeds, so we got a lot of corn. But potato seems to be less prevalent. And that's what I'm short on. Potato. We're gonna get some. We're gonna build this farm table, and then I'll be able to propagate this next round of potatoes. I've only got 8 in the ground, but after that round of potatoes, I'll be able to probably fill this. I'll probably be able to do an entire run of potatoes, dude. We're gonna have to use all the leftover potatoes to make vodka. What are you getting into, Arthax? What are you doing today? What's on the schedule? Yeah, that's the thing about this mod is there is enough stuff to do that you are pretty busy the whole time, you know. AOC tonight. Oh, nice, dude. I'm thinking about doing a Red Dead Redemption run I've got some buddies that are playing on an RP server, and they've asked me to come in. I might do it. I'm thinking about it. Red Dead Redemption RP. That'd be kind of fun. You liked it? I've never played the game. I've never actually played Red Dead, so I'm thinking of like, you know, doing a couple of sessions just on the single player map. Learn how to play the game a little, and then join on this RP server when they launch. The RP server's got a little meeting, little town hall today at 2 p.m. I want to try and make it to it. And then, you know, you got to go through the whitelist application and everything, which I think I could do. I don't know if they'll like my character voice, but you know what? We're still gonna try. My character is Mongo Verdello, farmer.
And, well, you know, he kind of talks like this, you know. He's just an old, goofy old guy. He says, hey, my name is Mongo. I'm a farmer. If you need something grown, I'm your man. If it grows out of the ground, I can handle it. Let me be your exclusive provider for this saloon. I'll bring you corn, potatoes, whatever else you need.
It's a gravelly voice, though. And to RP with it gets a little intense, you know. I can do it, but there is times when it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I get a little, like, fatigued. Especially when you get with someone who wants to keep going with the RP and storyline, and they never stop talking, and you have to always respond.
Oh, okay, we'll see you later, lady.
And they're like, wait a minute, wait. What about carrots? Do you grow carrots?
Yeah, I know how to grow carrots. Yeah, I'll grow you some carrots. Okay, now leave me alone, lady. I gotta get away.
You think it can recommend past app? You would have to check, but I think your status in the community is bumped to it. So you might only have to do a voice test. I think I can make it, dude. I don't have any infractions. I wouldn't mind, though. You know, you're right. If you want to give me a recommend, I wouldn't mind. But I think I could. I think I could get in, and I think the voice test would go okay too, because I would explain to him what the character is and da 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 da. You know, I don't see him saying no. And I have clips and things that I can provide of Miss Gretchen doing shenanigans, you know. Shenanigans. Let's see. Here we go. The Hag of the Sea. Here's a good clip, dude. Little RP clip. The Hag of the Sea. Miss Gretchen, the pirate, stopped a vessel. Shot a red flare, stopped a vessel. Pirated them for junk coins or a story. You gotta tell her a story and she'll let you live. Aye, the sea hag. Nyah. Nyah. Everybody's like, oh my god, this guy's insane. Be everybody dropping kids off at the pool. All right. Okay, are my pipes ready? Yes, they are. My forged iron? Yep. Alright. Come on, baby. Farm table. Farmer station. Whoa, not enough soil. Ah. No, we do. We've got tons of it. Here we go. Craft it. 10 minutes. Oh my god. Some of these craft times on these stations are a little high. A little high. Meaning someone was high when they came up with it. No, I'm just kidding. It's a valuable station. So where do I want to put it? It looks like a cool like greenhouse thing. Do I want to extend? I don't want it to get destroyed. So I think I could put it behind here. Yeah, we'll just put it back here. Yep, that'll work. It was 25 minutes to make your shotgun? Oh, wow. Yeah. It's not that bad. I mean, they are like high quality pieces, right? So makes sense. Makes sense. You can't make like the end game stuff without a little bit of crafting time, right? Gotta protect your Bobcat Goldthwait to do that. I like him. That dude's pretty cool. He kind of talked like that. I thought he was weird when I was a kid, though. I remember being a kid and being like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" You know what I mean? Like I didn't like him at first, dude. But you know, a few police academies later, and then you're like, oh yeah, I do like this guy. He's pretty funny. But when I was a kid, though, I actually didn't like that guy. I was like, no, not that guy. It wasn't until I became more mature that I was like, hey, that guy's actually pretty funny. That guy's pretty darn funny. Alright, let's put the legendary foods down at the bottom. People can look at them, see if they like them, whatever, you know. And then the blue foods can go down there as well. This is a blue food. Bacon and eggs is literally just a normal food. So you can eat that just for sustenance. There. Bacon and eggs is just a sustenance food. Just eat it to get food. All the other foods have a buff to them, so you want to try to eat them a little more when it's a little more necessary. And then the blue foods are even better, but they're more expensive. And then the gold foods are like, you know, the primo stuff, the primo stuff. Wacky, wacky, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Wakey, wakey, hand off snakey. Nah. Alright, so we're waiting on the farm table. We can turn this on, go in the truck, empty out our inventory a little bit. There's a few things I'm keeping in this truck that I bring with me, like lockpicks and, that kind of thing. My handgun parts. Repair kits. More of that. Okay. There we go. There we go. These are food quests that I'm eventually going to do. I'm just keeping them in my truck because I'm trying to keep them a little bit separate from the main bin. Hoarder. Hoarder. You gotta have your own special hoard, right? You gotta have your own little pocket box that you go into and do things. I'm a gun builder, so I'm a handgun builder, so I need the handgun parts. You can actually make parts in this too, so if you strip down other parts, you get these universal parts from them. You can then take the universal parts and then you can make the kind of parts you need. So that's one cool thing about the mod. Is you can like make the books you need to read. You can make the parts you need to craft stuff. You don't have to go and like find them specifically. There's an alternative way to do that stuff. Wakey, wakey, wake and bake. I like shake and bake. Pork chops, dude. Ooh, those are good. A little shake and bake. I also like shake and bake chicken breasts are really good too. Electronics for something or just to sell? I would think they're for something. Let's see, electronics. You can't really see all the details here, but I feel like they're going to be used in something. Because there is actually a lot of electronics that we can build. Alright, one more minute on our farming station. To the moon. Shoot the moon. Operation Shoot the Moon. One of my buddies in high school, dude, he would laugh so hard at the Shoot the Moon thing from Cheech and Chong. Shoot the moon. Dude would start busting up, bro. He just thought it was the funniest friggin' saying. And I agree, it was pretty funny. Back in the late 90s, we would go and rent, you know, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke, and we'd watch it like twice in a row. We used to rent those freaking Faces of Death too, and I hated those, dude. My buddies would watch it and be like, oh man, I don't want to watch this. There we go. A little farm table. A little hydroponic. Hey, there they are. Ear of corn and fertilizer. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. How do I actually make fertilizer? 2 potatoes, 3 fertilizers. Fertilizer. Oh, you can make it in the alchemy bench or this thing. Yeah, let's make a little bit. I want to see what it's like. Let's make some fertilizer, boys. Fertile. What do I need again? Rotting flesh, okay. Rotting flesh. Plant fibers and water. Rotting flesh, clay, and nitrate. Alright. We got plenty of that. Rotting flesh, clay, nitrate. Fertilizer. Why not? That seems like a lot of fertilizer, doesn't it? Let's do 200. There we go. We don't need like thousands of it, you know. Yo, aim to win. What's up, dude?
You're not gonna believe this crap.
Exactly, dude. Smells like zombies to me. Check it out, dude. We're spinning up some fert. Yo, Space Dan Gaming hitting that follow. Ooh, ah. Oh my god! Hello. Thanks, dude. We appreciate the follow. And I hope you're having a beautiful day. Aim to win, bro. Check it out, dude. We got our hydroponic station here. Look at how cool, dude. Hydros. We got that hydroponic. Having a wonderful day. You're gonna do some meal prep. Ooh, nice, Space Dan. What are you prepping? What kind of meal? I like to do a lot of meal prep as well. So whenever I cook a big batch, and then I have meal prep containers. I bought a big old like master case of meal prep containers. And so whenever I prep, I package it all up and freeze it for the most part. I have a garage freezer, so I can make big batches of things. I'm thinking of doing chili actually today. I've got a few bags of beans I would like to boil up. Throw some meat in there, some seasoning. I like a little corn in there too. A little corn in my chili. Throw some corn in it. Chicken and rice, some veggies. You buy 2 rotisseries every week, and that's a good idea. Yeah, dude. I like those rotisseries. They're not bad. They're about $10 here where I live. They're charging about $10 for a rotisserie. They're kind of small though, I've noticed, because if you go and look at the actual like chickens in the meat section, a lot of those chickens will be a little bit larger for around the same price, you know. But still, you can't beat already cooked chicken, because if you cook it again, you know, it's not bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got some zombies. Check these guys out. So in this mod we have, this is a horror mod. This is like a nightmare mod. Those were Banshee Queens. See them screaming, and it like made my my vision blur. You're getting them at $5 at Sam's? Whoa, that's hella good deal. Holy smokes. I love it. I'm glad to hear it. This food is pricey. That's one of the reasons I meal prep too. Not just for efficiency, but for price. Nice. I love how there's just a snake. There's just a snake out there trying to get me. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. I'm out of shotgun shells. I didn't realize I was that low. Woo! Yeah, it's getting spicy over at the homestead. It's a good thing I got this 44 caliber frickin' pistol with lots of slugs. I've got more shotgun ammo. It's just stored away. I didn't have it on my person. So check this out, Space Dan. This is our Community Center 7. This is the guild hall, basically the main community base on the server. And anyone is welcome to come here and gear up and operate out of it. Also, each player can do 2 claim blocks on the map, so they can always go and claim anywhere they want. Don't go claiming, like, you know, don't go claiming the best POI on the map or anything, but, you know, they're welcome to go claim a house on a street, something like that. We're running a 20-player server. This is Project Z and Undead Legacy, Undead Country, which are 2 really good mods. They're newer Nightmare mods, so they're pretty spicy. And pretty much most of the players that have been trying it out have really been enjoying it. It was a little spicy in the beginning when we were kind of scrubby and we didn't have very many weapons and all that. But it seems to be, we're starting to get a little more powerful now than the zombies. And even though there's mass hordes and like lots of spawns, it's becoming a lot more reasonable. We got better weapons, better armor, better stuff, you know, so. Let's grab this fertilizer. I want to make potato seeds. We got to do a huge potato run. Huge potato. 16 seedlings. Alright, let's do it. 16 seeds, that's a lot. These things are a different color though. They're like a reddish color potato seedling. We'll have to see if they make like a weird different kind of potato or something. Hopefully they're like a weird super potato or something. These mods make your butt pucker. You do a clear quest and then you get hit by a horde and a hive. Yeah. Yep, we've got a hive mind that's always after us. You know. And we also have a timer. So we each get a infestation timer. Invasion timer. Mine's on 8 minutes, so 8 minutes from now it'll be another big invasion of like bosses and whatever other crazy things. Alright, 16 of these potato seedlings. Okay, grow them. Big potatoes, big potatoes. We also have 5 of these ones. Get them in, get them in. We still have 50 potatoes. So let me see here. Potato seed. So this one here, I still can't make this one for some reason. And it seems less than this one, but I don't know. Let me check something real quick. Skills. Crafting skills. Gear shelves, ammo, cooler. Okay. Alright. Farming. Let's go check the farming. Seeds. Here we go. Tier 4 farmer station. Hydroponic station. Okay, so that's actually different. The hydroponic station. Let's look at that. Hydroponic. Yeah, I think I made like the Uber one before I made that one. Yeah, I ended up making like, this thing is called the farmer station, but I didn't make the hydroponic thing yet. Let's try that. Oop. Probably use a chainsaw, it'd be a little better. Try these hydroponics out. Hydroponic. Forged iron, polymer, headlight, electrical parts. That's pretty easy. Headlight, electrical parts. Ooh, we're super low on electrical parts. Polymer. And we need some forged iron. Yo, hitting that big follow. What's upper pupper? How you doing? How you doing today? It's good to see you. Thought you already followed? Well, I'm glad you did. Alright. I'm making these hydroponic stations. I'm getting excited about growing all these plants. I'm getting awfully excited about growing all these plants. So I wonder, can I repair this thing? Yeah, we gotta fix that. I don't want that to break. My precious plants. Don't break them. You do the 1-to-1 seeds at the hydroponic? Yeah, dude, let's go. So I wonder what's the difference between these seeds, though, these red seeds. Do you think these things grow like freaking crazy, or what? Because these gotta be some spicy-ass seeds. If they take the actual vegetable and fertilizer. You know? You know it. You know it. Oh, oh, oh. You think it's deeper in that gets you the faster growth. You're still learning it. Oh, so those might be faster growth. I did a whole bunch of them. Most of this potato field is those kind. And that's what I'm trying to do is I'm doing a big potato run right now. A big potato run. So that's what we're kind of like the shortest on is potatoes. So I'm pushing. Dude, Lou, I was doing a little lurking the other day. I noticed you had a lot of followers on Twitch, dude. And have you ever thought of streaming again, or are you tired of it? Alright, we need some electrical parts. Electronic. So if you scrap these electrical parts, these electronics, do they turn into electrical parts? No, they don't. Okay. They just turn into metal. Alright, so we don't want to scrap them. But there is another way for me to get some electrical parts. And that is to wrench a few electrical appliances. A little electrical appliances. And I think air conditioners are usually kind of the better one to do. Look at that. We're gonna cool this base down, dude. Big air condition. We got the big air conditioners out. Nah, I just need electrical parts, so. You do it about twice a year. Very cool. If you ever find a game you can't put down, you like to stream it until you finish it. Ah, very nice. The last time it happened, it was Subnautica. Nice. Oh, there's my invasion. Okay, let's go. Holy moly. There they are. The evil zombie menace. I do have a lot of spikes around my base. So these guys can go get all spiky. Ah, somebody's running a weed whacker next door. Hang on a sec, I'm gonna close my window. We'll let the spikes take care of these zombies. There we go. Guy started up his weed whacker next door. So I said, all right, well, we better not play that on stream. I know I'm a whack job, but I'm not a weed whack job. Roland, I just shot out your window. There was a zombie in it. There was a zombie in your window, dude. I shot it right out. Broke the glass. Don't worry, we'll fix it. Fix it, Felix. I can fix it. All right, let's finish breaking down these things here for the electrical parts. I kind of like that you can bring those appliances home, and I also like that you can change the shape, because you do get different stuff from the different shapes, even if it's just the same placeable object. The fact that you can like change it to something else, like a refrigerator, or it's pretty cool. However, you am on someone else's channel who you might know once a week for D&D. Oh, really? Really? Is that Ultra Pissed UP? I know he plays D&D once a week. I've watched a few of his games, actually. You kicking it with UP, dude? He's a cool dude. I like UP. I got a chance to spend a little bit of time with him during the Pantheon hype, when Pantheon dropped. I got to spend a little bit of time with him and Q. We were doing some parties. I was staying up late though, dude. I was staying up late to party with him, and then I was like getting on my stream mad early, mad groggy, dude. It was worth it though, because those were some good parties. Those were some fun parties. But yeah, I was exhausted a few times, because I'm an early person. I'm an early riser, sleeper and a riser. Alright, forged steel and a battery. I need a battery. Any batteries in here? Any batteries around here? No battery. Well, I could go and find a battery. Hey, who put these smoothies in the armor bin? Bro! You're staining all the clothes. You're staining all the clothes. I'm the base mom. Say, look, whoever put the smoothies in with the armor. They probably put them in there and meant to get them back out. Now they're out in the wild without their smoothies. See, boys? Never leave your smoothies in the armor bin, because then you won't be able to drink them out in the wild. These smoothies are really good too, by the way. 22 food, 78 water, 6-minute long of stamina regen. Now that is a delicious smoothie. Oh, you're the reason that he started playing some D&D. Very cool. You know him IRL, or are you guys friends from online? How did you meet UP, if you don't mind me asking? I met him through EverQuest, you know, through streaming and just through, like, being in the same community for a long time. And that's how I ended up meeting him. Met through a mutual friend. Cool. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't mean to ask you a whole bunch of questions. I just, you know, I'm curious. I get curious, you know. I want to know what some of the peeps out there, how they met, you know, things like that. Alright, so we want some batteries. So which one do you think is the best chance for batteries? Battery. Battery. Green cars. We want a battery, so we're gonna go green car. Green car. Green truck. And this green car. Let's try these out. Oh, so this kind you can't wrench, this flat one. Alright. But you can wrench these. Come on, give me a battery. Radiators, but no battery. Darn. Nails, you need nails to fix it? Oh god, server's gonna be pissed at me. Orkboy, you left those two flattened cars right out in front of the trader. You You think Orkboy knows Honey Twitches? I've heard of her. I think I've heard of Honey Twitches, or maybe she showed up in my recommended or something. I'm not sure if I'm following though. Let me see here. Honey Twitches. I think because I've gone to UP's thing, I've seen that username before sitting there. But I don't know if we're followers. Let's change that. Honey Twitches. There she is. Oh, she's pretty. Alright. Done. Followed. Alright. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? I need batteries. So I think I gotta jump in my truck and go find some batteries. Because I need to make the hydroponic station. Alright, let's go. I'm not using that purple battery for it. I just want like a normal, crappy battery. We'll find one. We'll find a battery out here in this town somewhere. Quest failed, kill the super horde? Oh, that's not mine. Gotcha, okay. Here, let me remove the party so that they can do their quests without me being involved. Battery! That's a Metallica song. Battery. That's what we're looking for. A single battery. Here we go. That forklift has a battery. I bet it does. Ooh, we just got a couple of wheels. Whoa! Watch out, junkyard dog. Holy smokes. Come on, forklift. Give me a battery. Can't start a forklift with no battery. Even if it is a propane forklift, you still need the battery to kick off the charge.
Come on!
Damn. No battery. Probably was already stripped. I'm thinking of making a vat of chili today, you guys. Get all gassy in here. Oh, you have a battery, Kentucky? Hey, that's cool. Word. Yeah, it just needs to be a basic one. I'm building the hydroponic station. And it does take a battery. Alright. We'll all be darned. My character's starving. I'm starving IRL too. I want that pot of chili. Chili con carne. But I do like a good homemade chili. Something a little bit different from making it from the bag of dry beans and everything, going all the way with it, than the canned chilies, you know. Canned chili's okay in a pinch, you know, throw it on a hot dog or whatever. But if you're gonna make good chili and cornbread, it's gotta be real. It's gotta be real. Oh yeah, let me pull up in my big pink truck.
Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
You guys like my impression of a truck? Of an orc truck? I feel like a weirdo doing that. Alright. We need to make at least one more steel bar, because this thing takes 50 and I've only got 49. 49 bars. Hydroponic corn. Wow. Wow. Oh shit, dude. My bad, bro. It actually takes 3 car batteries. Holy moly. I did not know that. 3 car batteries. So I do need to go and find more batteries. My bad, brother. I will use that one battery though. Absolutely I will. Holy moly, 3 batteries this one takes. I'm gonna go to the next town over, I think. I feel like there's more cars. Oh, you have more? Okay. Well, if you're willing to donate batteries for the hydroponic fund, I'll tell you what, dude. I'll make you a promise, dude. I will grow the best corn on the server and cook meals with it. How about that, dude? Meals, baby. Master farmer. I'm going to rotate these around. These smoothies are taking a lot of time. I like these smoothies, don't get me wrong. We need them. But my hydroponic station is also being brewed up in there. So there's 2 hydro stations. There's just literally the one that's called hydroponic, and then there's hydroponic station, which is like the one I'm trying to make as well. Trying to make them both, just to see, like, because I'm sure one of them does more than the other. And even if not, they whatever, they look cool, you know. Same reason I wear these glasses, so I can feel cool. All right. Hey, there he is. Kentucky. Woo! Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. You're looking good, too. Look at that. He's got his ranger hat on. He's ready to go slay some zombies, man. Zom Thumb. You guys have heard of Tom Thumb? Well, what about Zom Thumb? He's a little different. Everybody's like, man, Orkboy's losing his mind, dude. Short iron pipes. Oh, 250. That's so many. All right. Back to the grind. I can make them. I can make them. I'm going to do a big craft of...
Raided. What?
5. There we go.
We're being raided. What?
Yo, Lithiety. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Thank you so much for hitting us with the raid. That's so nice of you. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name's Dude Boy Orkboy. We're playing some 7 Days to Die. And I've launched a Nightmare server as of last Tuesday, about a week ago. And so we've been playing Project Z as well as Undead Country. A lot of fun. Project Z overhauls the game, the character, the skills, the craftables, all that kind of stuff. And gives it a lot of quests, new quests, and cool stuff. A lot of POIs, you know, very cool. Undead Country kind of overhauls the enemies. You get a lot of new zombies, bosses, freaking huge swarms. You get an invasion every hour. Every player gets an invasion timer, and I mean, it's just a lot of fun. We've been having a super amount of fun on this server. You raiding Scoot? Good luck surviving the zombies. Thank you, Lith, and have a beautiful day, my friend. We will see you soon, hopefully in the RP land. I think I'm going to try some Red Dead RP with Krieger. So if you're around, if you ever do that, I don't know if you play that game or not, but it'll be my first time doing Red Dead RP. So it'll be really fun. Maybe we'll bump into each other. That'd be cool. You guys, my guys here in chat, that's one of my good friends from the RP servers. She is absolutely fantastic and plays a wonderful characters, lots of wonderful characters. And so I'm very, very grateful for the raid and sharing a community. Okay, I need pipes. I need you to pipe me down, Kentucky. You got any pipes, dude? Ah, there's a few more pipes in here. Sweet. This thing takes like 250 pipes. So, yo, Link for real. What's up, dude? I'm glad you guys came by. We are doing a major YouTube push. I've been putting some content out on YouTube. I've been looking for some more followers there. And so if any of you guys are willing to give me a follow on YouTube, it would be a huge help. Here's the link here. I'll drop it in there. Dude Boy, Orkboy on YouTube. We've been pushing to try and get to the 500 follower mark, which is kind of a milestone on YouTube. And we're sitting around 200 and something. You know, we're just building it up. Sometimes when I see some folks in the chat that I haven't talked to in a while, I just throw it out there, see if they're willing to hit the button, kind of a thing. It would be a huge help, a very huge help indeed. Yo, Thanto! Yeah. What's up, dude? Hello. I'm thinking about doing some Red Dead Redemption RP. There's a server, a season that's going to launch like next week or something. They're doing a town hall today. I was going to kick it in the Discord and hang out, listen to the town hall. Thinking about bringing in Mongo as a farmer on Red Dead. Yeah. I know there's a lot of different Red Dead RP servers, but this one was recommended to me by Krieger. This one's called Redemption RP. And they've got a whitelist and everything. You have to get whitelisted in, which kind of, I feel like, ups the quality of, you know, the player base. Only people who are like actually serious about role playing are gonna go there. So I like that. We're building a couple of hydroponic stations here. Hey, Link for real, hit it up. I appreciate you so much, man. That is so awesome, dude. Thank you, dude, for real. All right, 50 seeds. There we go. Red M and 5M confuse the shit out of you. You don't know the system well, so you'd be learning how to play the game itself all over, plus trying to RP. Yeah, that's going to be me. I'm thinking of doing a little bit of Red Dead, like a practice run, just to kind of feel the game out. And then, you know, oh, you got some pipes? Yeah, some pipe. I need a little pipe. Ooh, 251 of them. Thank you. That is really huge. It should be enough for me to do this hydroponic station. Yeah, there it is. So we'll see what the difference is on these stations. 15 minutes to craft it. That's a long time, huh? But our plant game has just gone up. Our farming game has just increased at the community base here. Yeah, there we go. I need to do a full run of potatoes because we've just been so low on potatoes that I need to do a big giant run of potatoes. So this is very helpful indeed. I'm willing to make and cook the food for everyone, or for a lot of people. Some people might already have all their food cooked up. But we got a lot of people that come to the community center, and they are hungry. Very hungry. Can't survive on an empty stomach. You met some world-class role players who know fuck all about the game and was still a great time? Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, I've watched enough of the game, and I remember playing Red Dead 1 with some people, so it's not like I'm not familiar with like Rockstar styles of games, you know. So all it would take is probably like a game session or two to get me familiar with the controls. And then I should be able to RP, you know, pretty well, I think. So that's pretty cool. I'll be a farmer. Mongo Verdello. Farmer.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Oh, just farming away, you know, just farming away. All I care about is farming, really. I don't know about you, but that's what I like. Farming. I'll make you the best deal you ever had. I'll be your exclusive provider for this saloon. And all you gotta do is pay me a lot of money.
You can play the shit out of GTA, but 5M for maybe was that server was a little bit different. You had zero info to work on, and it was super overwhelming. You miss RP, but people are crazy. Oh yeah, dude. I know what you mean about that. Sometimes it gets a little wild. Yo, Veritheus, what's up, dude? Joe Rogan jump scare, let's go. Buddy, you're about to become a zombie. Dude, I've been taking the medicine too. Yeah. Look, here's one. 10%. And then I've got more.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
They're eating her. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh yeah. Look, see, I took that thing and it's just ticking down, ticking down. But we do have all these cooked meals. Look at how glorious it looks in here right now. Woo! Now that is glorious looking. Got lots of smoothies. Delicious smoothies. Smooth move, Orkboy. Hey, I do eat enough smoothies that all my moves are smooth. Smooth move, Orkboy. Lots of headlights, bones, plenty of cooking supplies. We're doing a big potato run, so we'll let that potato run go through. And then the next time we cook, we should be able to cook a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, we got some extra yucca in my pocket. Is that a yucca in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Both. Put some of this I guess we can put the fertilizer in this one here. Seeds and farming. Seeds and farming.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Yeah, dude. Look at this, Veritheus. Here's our newest additions. Hydroponic shelves, bro. We're growing that hydro now. We're growing that turbo. TurboGrafx 16. That's my new strain. You finally watched Star Trek Lower Decks, the cartoon, and it is super funny. I've seen a couple of those. I do like it. Veritheus says, I think I heard the same line from a goblin in a corn video once. Lurking from work, Orkboy, so I'll be in and out. Have fun. Thank you, Thanto, and you have a beautiful day too. Hey, grow you some White Widow there. Let's go. Is that your favorite? I like that pre-98 Bubba Kush, and I also like Diesel. They don't do Diesel very much anymore. Sour Diesel. Let me get a little bit of that sour D. I probably better put my truck away. These trucks take so much damage that I'm scared to leave it out. You know what I mean, dude? Log back in, my truck's just gone. Oh, poor Lou. She'd be so mad. Orkboy, why'd you let your truck get blown up?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's why I got a garage. Keep it all tucked in. Even though my garage door is on backwards, it still works. It still works. But yeah, it's absolutely on backwards. Your garage door's on backwards, Arky. Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, okay? I'm a farmer, not an electrician. You currently have a jar of government oasis. Oh, my God. Bubba Push is good. Let's go. You're not a diesel fan. It tastes like an exhaust fume. The sour diesel. So there was one that was around for a long time that was real soury. And I don't know. Like that one was actually pretty good. But yeah, sometimes it could be a little too like heady. It could even give you a headache even though it was good quality bud. Like it was just so strong that it could give you a headache. Some people I know would get one. Remember one time one of my old coworkers, he was like, yo man, do you got any bud you could sell me or anything for my wife? She hasn't been feeling good all week and she wants me to get her some bud. And I was like, yeah, I'll give you some bud, dude. You know, because I usually had like a jar of bud. And I was like, yeah, I'll give you some bud, dude. Here you go. And then he was like, oh, she didn't like it. It was like some of the best bud I ever had too. Oh, she didn't like it. It gave her a headache. I said, well, you know, it is what it is, dude. It's some strong ass shit. So if she ended up with a headache, it was probably just because it was so strong. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Alright, some fertilizer. More fertilizer. No, I'm pretty happy with our collection of stuff.
Raided. What? We're being raided. What?
Yo, sweet D Willie. What's up, dude? Thanks for the raid, my man. How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I was laying around on the couch last night. I wasn't sure if you're going online, and so I was gonna watch the show, but I did fall asleep on the couch watching zombie flicks. So I didn't get a chance to catch the stream, but I was gonna watch the VOD later. You heard D is scared of the zombies? Dude, he probably is getting a little scared of the zombies, especially those bright blue glowing ones that show up and they scream and the vision blurs and oh yeah. Oh yeah. There she is, dude. That lady needs a voice lift, you know. She's definitely got a bad scream on her. Well, thank you so much, Sweets, for dropping the raid off here. We appreciate you. Welcome to the chat, Raiders. Welcome to the chat. We're doing a big YouTube push. We're pushing for some followers over on YouTube. If you got one, hit that button. I'll put a link up at the top. It would be super cool. We're doing a little push over there. Yo, freaking Reekin with the follow. Hey, thank you so much, my man. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're playing 7 Days to Die. We've got some nightmare mods on the server. Project Z, Undead Country. The hordes are everywhere. I'm just now learning how to do some hydroponic gardening. We've got 2 hydro stations here, and then we've got another one that we're putting that's got more lights and stuff on it. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. It was a 15-minute craft time for that one, dude. Whew, that's a big crafting time. So we're gonna see what it's like. Hey, Quentong over on YouTube, how you doing? I see you out there, baby. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that over there. That's super huge for me. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers on YouTube. And we're just a little over 200, so we've got some ways to go on the goal. So thank you so much. PZ in the latest update version? Not quite, not quite. We're doing Project Zombo. We're doing Project Z. We're on the 2.2 client for the game. I launched the server the same day that Fun Pips came out with 1.3. So, but yeah, so we are using PZ version 2.3.1. Yes, correct. But we're not using UC. We're using UC 1.2 because we're on the 2.2 client or whatever the hell. Yeah. On Tuesday, I actually tried to upgrade the server to the latest edition. I wanted to try and boost up the stability and all that. And I made the mistake. I didn't save the map file or the character data for the server. So when I did all the upgrades and got it upgraded up, all the server was gone. It was going to be a wipe. And I didn't want to do that to the player base. We've already had a lot of people playing on the server. So I rolled it back. So we ended up rolling back to the 2.2 client. Maybe next week I'll fiddle with it again, but we'll see how long the run goes. I think most people are kind of, you know, getting their fill. So look. So these plants do have improved growth. So when I go to this farmer station and I craft these red seeds, they're actually growing what appears to be much faster. Much faster. Because I planted these 8. Wait. Let me see. 4, 8, 12. No, that's not true, actually. That's not true. They're not growing any faster. I ended up getting all of these planted about a half an hour before the rest of the crop. So I'm wrong about that. My theory is incorrect there. My bad. God, Orkboy, you and all your wrong theories. Hey, listen, okay? I'm not the theory guy here. Hydroponic mushroom. Oh, so this station, you actually grow the plants inside it, and they do get a growth boost. Got it. Got it. Okay. So here's what we have with these 3 stations. Hydroponic. You can craft seeds. This is your seed crafting station. It's a 1-for-1 on vegetables. This one is farmer station. It's 2. I don't know what these do actually. Because I made some of these seeds and I did plant them, but there might be something special. They might harvest more. I don't know. But then apparently this station is where you can grow the plants using spores and fertilizer. And then you just get a whole bunch, I guess? Or I don't know. Let's try this out actually. We've got seeds. We've got fertilizer. Let's try it out. We're going to have to do corn. We're going to have to try it out with corn. Hydroponic corn. Craft. Okay. So 5 minutes and you get the corn. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You get like a box of corn. 5 minutes, you get a box of corn. I see. That's pretty cool. I wonder how many come out of it. You know, because I've got a harvesting bonus too to actually harvest it from the ground. So let's just do a little science here. Is 7 days cross-platform by chance? Yeah, they do. And there's an option in my server settings that allows for cross-platform to join. But you would have to mod your platform, so that's the only problem. Since we are currently running two modifications, I don't know if if it can do that. You know what I mean? That's the only difference. 7 days can cross-platform on a standard server, but we're running mods, so it might not work. We have to mod our clients. Corn grows in boxes, don't you know that? Dude, I was down in the Central Valley earlier during the month, and I was going past a few cornfields. They were so dense, dude. The corn was on top of each other, I swear. It was the densest cornfield I'd ever seen. Like usually when I grew up, I was born in Minnesota, and so there's corn farms out there, right? And when I saw those corn farms, there was at least like spaces in between the rows, dude. And I used to play in some of these fields. You used to be able to go into these fields and play and pick corn, and you know, so it was cool. And you could get between the rows. These cornfields that I've went past the other week were so packed and so dense and so close together that I don't know, like it was just a wall of corn. I guess it's a different style, like you can grow it however you want, but I've never seen it so packed, so dense. "5-minute wow, that kind of GMO miracle grow seed is that?" Exactly. "Packed as field corn rows is sweet." Ah, yeah, they probably were like sweet corn. Probably like a white corn or something. I know a lot of people, that's like a big thing for, chips. You get the white corn or whatever. It's like sweeter. Okay, we're just gonna see what this thing does, and then I'll probably gotta get out of here. It's getting late in the afternoon. It's only 11 o'clock, but still. I probably gotta run some errands and do a few things today. And I want to get started on that chili. I'm gonna make some chili today. Big pot of chili, and I'd like to bake some cornbread as well. Chili and cornbread, baby. That's what I'm in the mood for, but I'll check and see if my mama wants something else, then we'll get something else. But I don't think she would mind. A little chili. That's what I'm in the mood for. I like the flavors. Nice. Do all these have tarps? Cool. I didn't install tarps in all of them. I did 2 of them, but they all have tarp on them now. Community Center 7. So check it out, Quentong. This is our community center on the server. Those folks that are new starts and things like that, and if anyone just feels like coming to the community center to craft, you can. We got most of the major crafting stations here. So it's a nice central location. Small, but cozy. Small, but cozy. Alright, let's check out this box of corn. See how much we get out of it. 25? Oh, so that's... it's not more than harvesting it, but it's not more than actually growing it and harvesting it with the fancy harvesting knife, right? While wearing the fancy harvesting suit and having the harvesting perks. That's always going to be better. But for the speed and time and effort that it takes, it's a reasonable amount of gain, I could probably make 10 boxes of corn. I could probably make like 20 boxes of corn in the amount of time that it would take to grow a big field of corn. Very cool. It's nice to have the option. Like, that's what I'll say about it, is it's real nice to be able to just have the option. You know what I'm saying? Very cool. Very cool. That was a lot of fun. But alas, I believe it's time for us to go, chat. I gotta log off. I gotta go do some errands and go do some responsibilities. So, thank you. Thank you. Can you drive the truck? My truck is my truck. We've got plenty of vehicles for you. If you want, we got, when you do your first quest, you usually get a moped. We also got a couple extra mopeds and some gas and stuff, so, you know. And we also have people on the server who can make the truck, so we could get you a truck made. But as far as my truck goes, I think I'm gonna keep it a little more private. I keep my truck in. I built a little garage for it and everything, dude.
That's my truck. That's my truck.
We'll get you a car though. No, you just want to drive mine because it's mine. I'll tell you what. Only if you wash it afterwards. You gotta wash it afterwards. That's the rule. You can drive my truck, dude, but you gotta wash it. All right, guys. I'm gonna go.
I gotta go.
Let's see if we got any friends online today. I always do that first. I check for friends online so we can do a raid. And if there's no friends online, then we might look around. At the 7 Days to Die category. Yeah. No one's really playing zombie games out there today. I'm in a big zombie mood, so. Ooh. I think we'll keep it in the 7 Days to Die category. Let's go see. Let's go see. Is anyone out there playing these mods? Hmm. 4 followers away. Zombie hunting. Flash.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my
here.
belly!
I'm gonna eat ya. We're gonna raid this guy. He's got a follower goal of 1,300. He's only 4 followers away. He's speaking English. He's got his camera on. So that's who we're gonna raid, guys. Flash FWD 88. I guess that stands for forward. Flash forward 88. That makes sense. Alright. Thanks a bunch, guys, for stopping by the stream today. You guys are absolutely amazing. Again, like I was saying, we are running a follower goal on YouTube. So if you're not following me there, if you could, that would help us out tremendously. Thanks again for coming by. You guys are awesome. I will see you on the next stream. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.